I want in my life, yeah. You the one that I want every night, yeah. You the one that I want on my side, yeah. Promise for you I ride. I need you to be there for me, yeah. I'm so deep up in these.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lily, for those of you guys that don't know. And today, I'm gonna give y'all some motherfucking tea, bitch. This is gonna be some good story time. So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing a story time about how I was 16 and pregnant. But there's a funny story to it because I literally shit myself.
Nasty bitch.
Not during my labor, before my labor, but I'm gonna get to the story, okay? You know, it's towards the end. So, when I found out I was pregnant, it was April 1st. I ended up texting my boyfriend. You know, I was like, oh, I need to tell you something. He was at work. He didn't get off till 11. So, he ended up coming through at like 12, you know, midnight. And I was scared to tell him because I was like, I don't know what your reaction's gonna be. I don't know what's going to happen. So when he came, I ended up, procrastinating. I was like, I don't know how to tell you. I was like, I don't know if I should tell you. So I ended up telling him either way, like 20 minutes later. And he was happy. You know, he was like, it's fine, you should, like, I'll see what I'm gonna do. And I was like, I was happy, I was like, I know a lot of people, when they tell their pregnancy story, they have a lot of drama with their baby daddy, they have a lot of drama with, family, and they don't have enough support. I'm actually blessed that I had so much support. Literally nobody judged me in front of my face, because I know behind my back they probably did, but I really don't care. So yeah, when I told him, it was April 1st, so like I said, he thought that I was joking for a while, and I told my friend after, and she thought I was joking as well. And I don't know, a lot of people, it was April 1st, a lot of people weren't gonna believe it. So after that, I hid my pregnancy from my mom for like about a month and a half. So like, you can say like 2 months. I ended up telling her around her birthday, but she kind of already knew, because y'all can't hide shit from y'all Mexican moms. If you're Mexican, so she kind of already knew, because I threw up in front of her, and she kind of already seen me. She was like, she got that pregnancy glow. I was like, fuck. So when the day came that it was her birthday, we went to a restaurant. We were literally sitting across of each other, and I ended up telling her, I was like, so what would you do if you had a grandchild? I was like, what would you do if I was pregnant? She ended up figuring it out. She was like, I know you're pregnant. She was like, I don't know why you didn't tell me. She was like, I'm disappointed, but there's nothing I can do. I was like, yeah, I know. So at this time, like, I ended up going to the doctor's appointments and all that. I ended up moving out from my mom's house, ended up going to my boyfriend's house, and we were there for like about 6 months. And during that time, I ended up going to California. I took a trip, because I go to California every year, because that's where I'm originally from. And I came back, and I think I ended up staying there for a while, at his house for a while. But I ended up moving back with my mom, and I don't really know why I ended up moving back, but sometimes you just miss your mom. So I ended up moving back with my mom, and I had a healthy pregnancy. When I ended up moving back with my mom was a month before I ended up giving birth. So I did have a baby shower that same month. I ended up going to the hospital like nothing when her due date was November 27th. So I was past due, and I was past due, and a lot of people thought that I was gonna have my baby on my birthday, which is December 1st, and I thought I was gonna have my baby before her due date. So I was past due, and on my birthday we ended up going to the mall. You know, we ended up doing a whole bunch of things, but at the mall there was a Walgreens, and at Walgreens before so I ended up going to Walgreens, and the reason why I ended up going to Walgreens was because my cousin had called me and she had told me that if I had my baby already. I was like, no. So she told me, she was like, to induce your labor, that she took castor oil, and I was like, are you sure? So I ended up Googling it, and I was like, you know, a lot of people take it. I was like, why shouldn't I? So I ended up going to Walgreens, and I got a castor oil about this big, and I ended up like drinking almost half of it. And it literally, the texture is so disgusting. It doesn't taste bad. It just, the texture is so heavy. It's so disgusting. I would not want to try it ever again, but I don't know. I just wanted to pop this baby out. So after I took castor oil, I ended up taking it. We ended up going home. So I started having, like, I guess you can say, mild cramps by midnight. So the next day I ended up, you know, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the hospital. A lot of people kept telling me too. I was like, you should go to hospital. So when I went to the hospital, I literally walked in like nothing. The nurses were like, girl, are you sure you're pregnant? I was like, yes, I am. Okay. So she was like, a lot of pregnant women probably might be jealous because you literally just came in walking like nothing and you're about to deliver a baby. I was like, I had to make something up to go to the hospital, so I just told them that I had pelvic pain. I was like, I'm past due, I have pelvic pain. I was like, you know, can y'all check me? She was like, yeah. So they ended up like monitoring to see if I was dilating. When I went in, I was 3 centimeters, and then I ended up dilating to 4. So they took me to a room, and the room literally was so big. Like, it had a living room and like a bedroom. Like, it was together, but like the couches, you know, had a TV, and then the hospital bed. So the reason why I'm telling y'all how it is because I didn't have no contractions, so they had to break my water. And during the time that we were there, we were ordering food, and there was people coming in. So one of those people that came in were my mom and my boyfriend's mom, which were in, you can say, the living room area. So when they broke my water, I ended up having bad contractions at the point where I couldn't deal with it. During my whole pregnancy, I did not have contractions, so I don't know how they felt. So they asked me if I wanted to take the epidural. At first I said no, because a lot of people were literally saying that if I took the epidural, that I was basically a bitch. I was like, if there's an easy way to go through labor, I'm gonna do it. So when they do the epidural, they have like an injection in the back. They give you an injection in the back, and you literally can't feel your legs. So you can't move at all. So they put you in the bed. And during the time that I was in the bed, because of the castor oil, this is where it gets funny, because of the castor oil, I get gassy. And my mom and my boyfriend's mom are in the front. So I was like, can they hear it? So I was making noise so that nobody can hear it. Me and my boyfriend were laughing. And then it comes to a point where it smells so bad. So I was like, I think I shit myself. And he goes and looks, and he's like, yeah, you did. I was like, you're lying. I was like, dead ass. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah. I was like, I didn't believe it. So I was like, you know, you're gonna have to take a picture. So he didn't take a picture of everything, just so y'all know. Don't be disgusting. So he took a picture of the bed, and it was like, there was shit on it. So he showed me. I was like, fuck. So I told him, I was like, get some wipes. I was like, clean me up. He was like, hell no. So he goes and calls a nurse, and the nurse comes in, and she ends up, you know, cleaning me up. I was so embarrassed because I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I know this is probably the worst thing that you probably can do in your job. And she was like, no, I done worse things. She was like, you're fine. Literally, that was the best nurse, because she kept coming in, checking up on me, and she wiped my ass. Like, the fuck? So she told me, she was like, you're actually the best patient I ever had, because there's a lot of people, well, a lot of women that come in here and they're literally over exaggerating. I was like, girl, they're probably not over exaggerating. You don't know how their pregnancy is. But she was like, no. She was like, they just come in here screaming. She was like, I have to deal with it. I was like, well, you're actually the best nurse I've ever had. So she ended up telling me, she was like, oh, if it happens again, she was like, just let me know. And I was like, girl, I hope it don't happen again. I don't want it to happen again. So after that, I just had to wait it out because I ended up practice pushing in the middle of the night, or like towards 2 o'clock, and then I had to push for 2 hours until I had my baby at 4:54 a.m. on December 3rd. And we ended up staying in the hospital until like the 7th or probably the 5th, I'm not sure, around there. We ended up staying for a long time. So literally during our whole hospital stay, we were literally ordering food and everything. But the funny thing is that I came in there walking like nothing, about to deliver a baby. Then after I delivered my baby, I was walking like nothing. And usually when you're pregnant, well, after you deliver a baby, they put you on a pregnancy diet because a lot of people can't eat solids yet. So I ended up eating like pizza and walking like nothing. Everyone was like, girl, what the fuck, are you okay? I was like, girl, it's just, I'm a pro, dumbass. No, but yeah, I really didn't have a hard pregnancy, you guys. I'm literally so blessed because I hear a lot of people and I see a lot of other videos where they had a hard pregnancy, you know, a lot of drama. I was like, girl, my shit went smooth. By the way, if y'all want to know about like more about my pregnancy, or y'all want me to make another video, or y'all have any questions and shit like that, you know, y'all can comment down below and I'll make another video. Yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and I hope y'all enjoy, so y'all can like, share, comment, and subscribe.